So this Camduck camera that looks like a charger, it's a great way to spy on people. Spy on people by plugging it in. They can't tell it's a camera, and you can spy on, figure out what's going on when you're not home or in the other room, and people will never know. So I received this charger from Camduck, and so it's actually a hidden camera. Camduck makes a few variations of these, and this one looks like one of your multi-plug chargers that plugs into the wall. No indication on it that it's anything other than that. Spying on people is quite a bit of fun. It gives you a good picture quality here, even whether the room is light or if it's dark. You can see the images. You can tell what's going on even in the dark. From the appearance, there's no indication really that there's a camera in here, and it's just going to look like a charger. So this Camduck camera comes in this little box here, and there's not a whole lot involved in terms of what you get. You do have an instruction booklet, which is also going to include the QR code if you need to. You will need to download the app to go with it in terms of setting it up, but there's not a whole lot involved in setting it up. Underneath the little tray here, as it's secretly placed, are a couple pieces of hardware. So you have a little, it's almost like a guitar pick, and that's going to show you, I'll show you in just a second how it opens the back. But here it is. It looks, this is just like a plug you can buy at a store to expand your outlet. So the little guitar pick key is going to open the back, and on the back it has a secret. I say secret, it's pretty obvious if you look at the back, but it has a slot then for an SD card, and you can open it, you can input the SD card. This is actually an adapter for the it's a micro SD adapter is what it takes. I said SD, but it's a micro SD. Has plugs, also has spots here for USBs to plug in, so it just looks like a normal plug-in charger. But I was curious, and one of the reasons I said yes to reviewing this is just to get a look at what a hidden camera would look like, and to see if I could detect it and give me a little insight into potentially detecting these in other places. I stay in a lot of hotel rooms and Airbnbs and such, and I'm always a little worried about the presence of these, not so much for myself, but for my family. And so this helps me have a better idea of potentially what to look for. But you can see the design, it's black, flat. The only possible indications then is, once you become familiar with these, is some of the shininess and the potential for there to be something behind that panel where it could be clear. And so that's where you see here in the images, you see that you can see inside just a little bit when you look closely. And so that's one of the things to look for if you're looking for a hidden camera. Also, turn the lights off and then use your phone camera. You don't have to take pictures, but just have your phone camera open, and it will show you what you can't see with the naked eye. So you can see inside, like this, some of the sensors that are going to be related to the night vision for this camera. And if you've used anything that has night vision, you've noticed that you have the sensors that come on, the infrared light to be able to detect and show things at night. So this shows up well in most of these hidden cameras. Now, I'm not saying this is foolproof or that this is the only way that a hidden camera looks, but you can see as a pretty good indicator with this one, just what you're going to look for. So, you know, we live in a world of many cautions, and hidden cameras are one of those. And so I think it's wise to be on the lookout, to realize that they do exist, and to consider how you might be aware of that. Are there legitimate applications for this in my own home? I have trouble thinking of any for me. I know some people might use it as a nanny cam or for pet sitters who are coming over or something like that. You know, it's actually, I was surprised, but it's actually legal. It's legal in most places to have a hidden camera inside a premises, as long as it's not in a location where people expect privacy, such as a bedroom or a bathroom. And so that still sounds pretty sketchy to me, and I'm not going to be using it for anything like that, but it was an interesting product to try out and just to see what all it involves. So If you're interested, I will link to it below, and hope this review, look at this, was helpful. Thanks for watching.